Hello, my name is Rosa Lule and I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Jimena Mesa, I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Antonio Robles, I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Leonardo Andrade, I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Brandy C, I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Paulina Lopez, I am in 8th grade.
My name is Manuel Davila, I'm in 8th grade.
I want to be the first person in my family to go to college.
I want to go to college and become an engineer.
I am learning how to prepare for college.
I'm trying my best to get good grades so I can earn scholarship money for college.
One thing that I enjoy about being in REAP is that it gives me the opportunity to earn college money in order to pursue a higher education by simply working on level 4s.
One thing I really enjoy about being in REAP is that I get extra support from both my peers and my REAP advisor, as well as earning money for college.
Something that I really enjoy from REAP is that the chance of not only reaching level 4s, but also feeling rewarded for the work I do by earning some money for college.
My name is David Evans. I'm a farmer in the southern San Joaquin Valley. I came here in the 70s to seek my fortune and become a landowner, and was more successful than I ever thought. My wife Polly and I decided that we wanted to figure out a way to give back to the immigrant community because we felt that their work in the fields and the packing houses has contributed to our wealth. We started REAP about 10 years ago, and REAP stands for the Rural Education for Americans Project.
My name is Sacramento E. Mendez, and I graduated from Lindsay High School in 2015. I was in REAP, and I am currently attending Fresno State, majoring in business.
Hi, my name is Heriberto Marquez. I just entered my 3rd year of college. I'm going to Cal State Monterey Bay. I'm studying social and behavioral science. Under that, my concentration is anthropology, and I'm also minoring in biology.
My name is Daisy Reyes. I'm currently a junior at Sacramento State and I graduated high school in 2013.
The way the REAP scholarship program works is that we have a program from 7th to 12th grade where students earn small amounts of scholarship funding for their good grades, a B+ or an A grade in the required classes. This money they accumulate is held in a fund for them that will later be paid directly to the 4-year college they attend. The result is that they have a financial incentive from 7th grade to take rigorous courses and to get good grades, and to show themselves that if they just do a little better, they can accumulate real money towards their future.
The REAP program has been an essential element to creating a college-going culture. I would say one of the most incredible places where we've noticed a difference has been at our 7th and 8th grade level, where learners are more geared into and more focused on, at those early ages, that college is not an option, but college really should be their goal and their mission. So learners then enter into high school already with the college-going mindset. And then the fact that the REAP program aligns to our scoring system and have been flexible enough to work within our system to ensure that academic learning, lifelong learning, leadership skill development, which are all important to what we believe in Lindsay, and they're all foundational to what is part of the REAP program, that those elements of earning, having high levels of academic achievement, advancing in your lifelong learning skills, and becoming more focused on a college option and even what you want to be in a long-term career is guided and enhanced through the REAP program.
So that's the scholarship component, but there's also an advisory component. Each grade level has a club advisor that we fund, and those kids who know these kids personally and help them along the pathway to college. Our goal is for these kids to become a college role models for the future generations that follow them, the kids in their families or in their community, their cousins, their neighbors. The spirit of the mentorship and giving back is an important part of the program, and the high school kids mentor the middle school kids. The ones who are now in college are required to come back and talk to the kids in the middle school and the high school and to share their experiences. Mentoring is a key factor of staying in qualifying for the scholarship. We decided to partner with the Lindsay School District because there was real energy there, and they were experimenting with a modern education system, the performance-based system. Lindsay's a primarily immigrant community. This system would better fit the needs of the students that are at different levels. Tom Rooney, who's the superintendent of the school, mentored us as we worked on developing this program, and he has been a real factor in helping develop the REAP scholarship program.
The performance-based system essentially is creating the ideal learning experience. It's ensuring that we look at each individual learner, we determine their level of learning, we meet them at that level, we challenge them, we ensure their success. And what it does is it creates a culture in which learners truly become the owners of their learning, the navigators of their learning, and the activators of their learning.
REAP is very helpful for the kids in this area, especially because since not a lot of families earn a lot of money, so REAP helps students like pay for some textbooks. Like I know for me, it really helped a lot because my financial aid covered my tuition and that's it. So for my textbooks, it was extremely expensive textbooks that I had to buy or rent or anything. And because of REAP, I had the opportunity to get those textbooks without having to take out any loans.
A couple of really wonderful things that we've seen is essentially at the earliest ages and all through high school is there's much more of a college-going culture. And we've seen learners who are much more motivated to be at school and excited about their learning opportunities. So we look at things such as student attendance has gone through the roof. It's increased by several percentage points since we've had the REAP program. We look at the opportunities for academic achievement and what our learners have done academically and the ability for our learners to go after their learning. Two other pieces that are really important that are results from what the REAP program has done is in 2010, we had 21% of our learners going to a four-year university. At the class of 2015, we had 42% of our kids go straight to a four-year university. Many of those kids are REAP kids. Many of those kids didn't have college on their mind, and yet prior to coming into high school, and yet the financial assistance and the incentives and motivations to do well academically and to do well as a person have created an opportunity for them to actually go straight into a four-year university and reach their dreams.
My father always told me that I needed to take advantage of the opportunities that were given to me. And knowing where my dad comes from, which is from Mexico, from a very poor family, he always worked hard ever since he was 6 years old. And I know personally that when he was young, he didn't have much. And if he basically didn't work, his family would basically starve. So, and I know he always feared of not being able to have a family in the future because he wouldn't be able to give anything to his family. Like he wouldn't even have the financial capacity to support someone. So I look at that as something for myself. I know I didn't grow up in the same situation, but I always tried hard in high school because I always thought to myself, how am I gonna provide for my own family in the future if I don't have any education or a job that's gonna give me the financial capacity to support one?
There's many barriers that our learners have to overcome. And these barriers are, 90% of our kids come from situations of poverty. 50% are English language learners. Over 30% are migrant. Many of our families, parents, work in the fields or work in the packing sheds, and they're the sweat of the agriculture industry that we have in this valley. With that is we have learners who really rely upon the school system to provide the opportunities to be pulled out of the situation of poverty. And so, and the place where they have support is really at the school system. Our parents love our kids and they work hard and they're very, very dedicated to their children and they do the best they can. But within our community, the average education level is the 5th grade. And so the level of support that can be offered at home for many of our families is very low. And so our learners and our parents trust us. They give us their children, and they say, take my child and give them a better life than I have. Give them an opportunity to succeed with potentially a college degree with a very promising career.
And our $30,000 scholarship goes to Mayra Level. Congratulations to each of you, and I wish you all the best of luck in college.